so what is your full name?
Krista Lee Lilly. I was born March 1st, 1981, here in Salt Lake City at St. Mark's. I've lived in Salt Lake City my whole life. Yes, I am the oldest of 4 kids. There's 3 girls and 1 boy in the family, including me. So, yeah.
You're a boy.
3 girls, including me, 1 boy. So 4 total.
Okay. What is your earliest memory?
Earliest memory. Okay, probably kindergarten. I remember playing, my kindergarten teacher had like this sand table and water and everything, and I remember playing through it and like eating the sand when I was in kindergarten, which is like something a 3-year-old would do, but for some reason I liked to eat the sand. It was really weird. That's probably my earliest memory that I can think of. So, I know, kind of crazy.
I thought it was crazy.
So.
When you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I actually wanted to be a school teacher. And when I graduated high school, I actually went to school for probably about 6 years to be a school teacher and ended up getting a job where I was working with kids. And so it worked out really good where I ended up liking that a little bit more than all that fun stuff. So I can help you.
Linnea, why don't you tell us your full name?
My name is Linnea Munson-Gary.
And you work at
the Sugar House Boys and Girls Club.
And what is your job title?
I'm the athletic director.
Okay, so a co-worker of yours, Krista, used to work here.
She did.
When did you meet Krista?
Probably about 8 years ago. She used to bring her kids here to our child care system, and she would come in daily, and I worked at the front desk at that time. We had a job opening come up for the front desk, because then I was promoted to the athletic director, and she applied for it and got the position. So.
Do you remember your first thoughts?
She's crazy, kind of out there. No, I'm just kidding. No, everyone really liked her. She, I was kind of nervous at first just because she was a parent, and you don't know how good parents are going to do with their kids being here. But she came in and learned real quickly, and everyone fell in love with her. So she did a great job.
And although she's not working here now,
she's greatly missed.
Yeah, you guys are still great friends. Just describe her a little bit. How cool she is, or however you feel about her.
She was always on task. I had to have everything done just the way she liked it. If it wasn't just so, she'd have to redo it and make it just perfect. We're both a little bit like that, so that was kind of fun. But when she was done and caught up on task, she was really fun, easygoing, easy to laugh, scared to death of dolls, so I loved to tease her with that.
So my youngest sister called me one day. I had already had 3 kids. I was done getting ready to get rid of all my stuff, and she called me and told me she was pregnant. I said, great, I'm getting rid of all my baby stuff. I'll give it to you, no problem. Probably about a week later, my other sister, who's a year younger than me, called and said, hey, you got to come visit me in February. And I was like, okay, why? And she said, well, because I'm pregnant. Great. Both my sisters, their first babies, so exciting for them. And then probably about a week, 2 weeks later, I was starting to feel sick and yucky and everything else. I'm thinking, okay, I'm just getting sympathy pregnancy feelings from, my sisters and everything else. Sure enough, I was pregnant. Called my mom and bawled my eyes out. I was so upset, thinking I was stealing the thunder away from both my sisters with their first babies. It was my 4th, no big, just upset altogether. So us 3 girls in the family, all ended up being pregnant at the same time. All 3 of us ended up finding out we were having girls. So the 3 girls, we're pregnant with 3 girls, and they're all within 7 weeks of each other. My youngest sister had hers first. 6 weeks later, I had my daughter, and then a week later, my other niece was born. So there's lovely, nice 3 girls all together, close in age. So yeah, kind of a unique event in my
That's
life.
way cool.
Yes.
What are the odds? Oh, okay. Can we talk about how old you were when you had Chris and that whole situation?
Yes.
If it was a situation at the time. So
I was 17. It was towards the end of my junior year of high school when I found out I was pregnant. Ended up getting married at the end of my junior year. Started to go to high school, ended up going to a young parent school for my senior year, but ended up being a teen mom. A couple years later, found out I was pregnant again. My marriage didn't work out, so I ended up getting divorced while I was pregnant. So, married at 17, divorced at 19 with 2 kids, single mom. So, definitely tough. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. So, yeah.
What did your parents say to you at that time?
My parents are the ones who kind of told me I needed to get married at that time. It was kind of one of those, they were like, our insurance isn't going to cover you. You know, you need to grow up and be an adult. You're responsible. You need to get married. So they weren't too happy about it. They were definitely happier when I got divorced. They love my husband now. Like I said earlier, I've known my husband forever. Our moms went to school together. So they love my husband now and would be mad at me if something happened to our marriage, for sure.
Oh yeah, I understand that feeling.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal? Okay, I don't fit Tricks.
Tricks?
Love Tricks.
Tricks is for kids.
I will buy Tricks and I will hide them, and my kids will find them and tell me Tricks are for kids. I love Tricks. Tricks are my favorite cereal ever. I will buy boxes and hide them so that I can eat them, and not the kids.
Do you remember what your favorite TV show was growing up?
Not really. I was more active growing up. I was outside all the time. I was riding bikes, I was hanging out with friends, that kind of stuff. Didn't really watch a lot of TV until more teenage years. Now, as an adult, I'm a sucker for reality shows. Love reality shows. But I love more of the competition shows. I love Amazing Race, Hell's Kitchen, things like that. There's the competition, but Celebrity Apprentice, that kind of stuff. I love reality shows. I don't know why, but I do.
Though, but I'm guessing it could.
I don't
Whoa,
know.
it's like portable. I bet it has a battery in it.
I don't think yours matches up.
Oh, hey! Didn't see you there. Not. Hello, I'm Desmond.
And I am. My name is Ben.
His name's Ben. No, don't look.
We'd like to distinguish the difference first. So Desmond's known Krista since he was a little boy. Ben has only known Krista for a few months. So Ben, what was your first impression of Krista?
She was the office lady. I thought that she was cool. She's watching.
Desmond.
Just look at
Do you want to know my first impression on Krista? I don't know. My first impression was kind of weird. I was like 8 years old, so I didn't really. I think 8-year-olds don't really make impressions. I didn't have a crush on her. That's weird. But she was like my best friend's mom, so I'm like, that was like my impression was, oh, she's my best friend's mom. What? Big deal.
What do you think of Krista as a mother, Ben?
Well, I think, from what I've heard about how she raises her children, is she is quite the mother
Hello.
of children. Because, I mean, she has kids, so of course she's a mother. I mean, if you have children, you are a mother.
And Desmond.
See, I kind of picture her as like a second mother to me. She's like my second mom. And like I'm always at their house just messing around and we're I'm just always there and just causing havoc like all of her other kids, and she's like the queen of the house still, even though it's chaos most of the time. She still rules it.